What's up YouTube? Just gonna make a video of my bearded dragon. I've got rid of my leopard gecko because just decided that geckos weren't really for me. I start off with the tank. It's 4.5 foot long by 2 foot deep and 2.5 foot high. It's a wooden vivarium. You can get glass, but I recommend wood because they say, I can't remember which way around it is, but I think wood holds the heat better. So you just want to research that. Oh yeah, and research the animal before you get it done. Not necessarily a reptile, but so you know everything that you need to, and it has the best condition to live in possible. So it's got, oh, that's the lock. That bit goes on. Because I've got brothers and sisters, and they like to come in and let the crickets out. Sliding doors, nice and easy to use. Too easy to use without a lock, if you ask me. But right, yeah. So let's start off with the lighting. Got a UVB 10.0. Should run at least 3/4 of the tank long. They need that to grow. And you got the basket light, just a fixture. It's clamped into. Yeah, that silver thing coming off it is a clamp. It goes through the back of the tank through something like this, and then that comes down to the electrics there. So that's a 100 watt here. Basically, the temperature's a bit low at the moment, so I've just cleaned them out. You're going to want to, I'd have it on a thermostat. This is the probe for it, and then this is the thermometer probe, which is there. In the middle, you want about 80, cold side 70, between 75 and 80. Hot side between, well, the basking spot you want about 110, between 100 and 110 people say. Heat mat if it's real necessary, but at night if the temperature drops below 60 degrees or 70, yeah 70, then you're going to want to whack a heat mat in there. But yeah, oh, of course, put this rock in there. So what you're going to want to do for substrate, you got slate. You can use any kind of thing. Got slate for 95% of the floor covering, but under here, just move him. You got wood chip because he likes to dig at night, which is really annoying. Oh, jeez, that do. So yeah, don't use any loose substrate. That's not going to hurt it, but it will digest it. That's why, because it was on the full beach chip, but started eating it. Didn't want to risk it. So yeah, that's a substrate. Next, you're gonna, oh yeah, make sure you wash the slate. I got one from retail, well, a DIY shop, quite cheap. It's about £2 for 2 foot square of it. Then you're gonna want on your water dish, obviously, it's nice and big, not too big so they can drown. On the cold side, obviously, you're gonna want the food, which basically, I'll just show you. It's kale in here's a bit of curly kale, carrot, Brussels, basically any green collared greens. You can have no iceberg lettuce. Water quantity is too high and not really worth the nutrition value. So that's the, well, they can have more fruit, like banana, not acidic fruits because it will harm them. Trying to think of other veg really. Kale, carrots, Brussels, fruits like strawberries, pears. You won't see them drink much. They don't really drink, so you should miss them. One of these bottles. Then you want to spray their greens, like spray their greens because they get most of their water from their greens. And then decoration, bit of fake plants. You want to be careful because mine's quite dumb and you can't tell the difference between kale, and that they can't tell if it's artificial or real. So that's just a little tip. You're going to need multiple basking spots. So you've got that massive hide there, which is quite good because that cork buck holds the heat. And you've got half of it which is in the basket light, and you can just walk behind it, and it's in the cool. There's plenty of branches to climb on, but still have enough room on the floor for them to walk about. Not that they do, quite lazy animals to be honest. You've got that little hide, and that's it really. At the moment he's 10.5 inches and he is 125 grams. He's a citrus bearded dragon, and he's about 5 weeks, I think. 5 weeks. Oh yeah, the other, because when they're young they eat 20% meat, 20% fruit and veg, and the rest meat. Can't really see, but quite a lot of crickets in there. Yeah, you know what crickets look like, I suppose. You ain't stupid. Locusts, you know what locusts look like. At the moment he's eating about 40 of them, 40 crickets, about 15, but different sittings, so 20 in the morning, 20 when I get home from college, which is about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, so he's quite fat. One more thing I'd advise everyone to get is that they do carry salmonella, but it's in their poo, if you want to put it like that. I wouldn't risk it, it's just, it costs like £1. So yeah, that's it really. Yeah, that is it. Oh yeah, no it's not, my bad. Again, all the dust there, it's important for them to get vitamins while they're young, otherwise you'll stunt their growth. Nutriball with D3, and then you can get this kind of stuff which has got no D3, but I don't really use that as much. Then you can gut load the crickets and locusts with bug gel. For some reason the label's missing. Whack a few carrots in there, and if you're cleaning them out, deep clean, recommend that. And these locks, shockingly shit. Meant to slide on. After you've opened it a few times, it wiggles about, and that's already fucking full done up. But yeah, rate, comment, subscribe. I'll be happy to do any request videos. Thanks.